time with me is game time, but with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay, I catch the he getting the beat like I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's DEHA Field. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're underway from Kansas City. This taken from the 12. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and he took great care of the football. And, of course, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They send a tight end in motion. Second down run by Pacheco. And they won't be able to get past the line very quickly, Brock. They're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
An inside handoff from Wilson. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To the air, Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Air it out on 3rd. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
1-yard gain. Brings up
operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Pistol down for Mahomes. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Field goal team running out as the Chiefs will go for 3. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker want to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Tucker now on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
And you could feel it, Kate. He wasn't content at any point of last week's game. As he led them to a win, he kept pushing higher and higher. 300 yards, 350, 400, and he was still thriving, driving the ball downfield as the game ended with a good fit over 400 yards. With his mindset, that's the minimum bar for him to attack this week.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Back to the well again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
The one defender failed. His buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Third down from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. It looks like they might have a shot, Brock, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's fourth down. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already, this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. He gives a good take-go to start the drive. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Man in motion here. He gets here to the motion man. He dodged the tackle. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. First and 10 from the 43. From the pistol, here comes Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Has it down close. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs stretch their early lead to 9. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Chiefs still up 10-zip here in the first.
Broncos nothing.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Tucker now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And it's an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Another carry for him. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Torrey Taylor on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. First and 10 from the 32. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near before going down.
Xavier Worthy. A 6-yard pickup.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
It's Pacheco again. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 6 defensive backs out there. Broncos going dime here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out the back of the end zone, incomplete. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. Working on 1st down. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they cover it, but dangerously close to that goal line. They're set up at their own 5. Now that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. He's going to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit, starting with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he comes through big here, 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They're going to try and throw it here. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Got to keep this one and go. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. And they pitch it out to him. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Offensive line, 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run here from the gun. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. Maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A 35-yard attempt.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive to take some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 25.
Working from the gun to start. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple.
A gain of 2.
Running left out of the second down option. He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That one gains 7. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Pacheco on the toss right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Now Mahomes will hang on to it. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw Mahomes. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 8.
Mahomes here from the gun on 3rd down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Well, you kind of understand this one, right? Would have been a long field goal in the rain, but instead of trying that, they're going to go for it.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and well, they got one of them to move that time. And it'll bounce out of bounds, and he could not have hit this much better. That's going to pin him at their own 5-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Working near his goal line. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He's going to throw this one. Complete over the middle. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
The handoff on 3rd and short. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Keeps it on the option here. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
1st down, Denver.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's good. Broncos, 1st down. 1st and goal, Denver.
middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic...
And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return starts at the 9. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Here's Mahomes now. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Travis Hunter making that play. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. 3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running. Back to pass on 2nd and short. He's got it inside the 25. Their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running. Takes the 2nd down snap. Flushed out of the pocket. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel. Air it out on 3rd. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left with 4th down here.
Chad Ryland on for the field goal.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
It's going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Has this at the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. The Chiefs getting out there on offense one last time in this opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He's got a quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Incomplete. He was covered by Travis Hunter.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. It's Pacheco on third. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far. 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime
Our
report.
trip around the NFL starts now. In Nashville, the Titans at home to take on the Green Bay Packers. And it's Travis Etienne. He'll get into the end zone, a 3-yard rushing touchdown. The Packers have now won 2 in a row after losing the opener. They get the victory here. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins as they play host to the LA Rams. And it's the Rams quarterback. He had a heck of a game. This one of 2 touchdowns.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Tucker now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Broncos and this running back headed back out for a new series. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. They go play action on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
10 at the 48-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll run here on first down. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's helped by the trainers. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. A give now from the gun. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Chiefs' 38-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. We'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down from the gun. He's going for it himself. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It's on the play. That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Handoff now out of the gun. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Noel Williams on the stop. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 12-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
He gets it headed right. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Pass play coming here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. He'll begin his return from the 11. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled out for about a 1-yard gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
3rd down. It's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Look at this option play now on 2nd down. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And the Broncos 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Broncos
Blown back. Oh, what a hit! Charge the ball loose! And the Chiefs pick it up. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. 1st down throw, Mahomes. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
You'll often hear me talk about setting an edge. Well, think of it this way as well, especially with a bootleg. You want to be like the jaws of a defense. You want to just keep him inside. Get those jaws a-closing, and there's no escape valve for the QB then.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
sets up a 3rd down and 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Check down complete to Pacheco. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
You can earn your money in the NFL NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing now on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver. All set to go now from the 35.
First down, Denver.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Back-to-back carries here. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
Gain of 9 yards. First down, Broncos.
He'll look to throw. That's cut at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Shotgun now on third down. They're going to get to him. What a shot. The football's out. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have fourth and goal after the break. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Riley is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown and field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Johnson now on the return. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. First and 10, it's Mahomes. McLaughlin there to bring it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's a Chiefs first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
The counter give here to Pacheco. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Michael Mayer. Incomplete. It's now third down and 9.
Third and long for him here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. It's on target to Johnson. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now within one score in the fourth. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs get it back to within 6.
Broncos 23. Chiefs.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Starting at the 10. He stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, working from the gun to Suggs. First and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. All set now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Caught on the comeback route. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Read option on first down, he's going to keep it. He has room past the 25. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
It's a gain of 20. And the
Blown back, gets the handoff. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down. Back now, pressure coming. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's third down. And 5.
From the gun on third down. This one's caught. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos go up by 12 in the fourth. And the Broncos offense isn't leaving the field. Looks like they're going to go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They want to run it across. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
31. Chiefs 17.
You thought they were going to throw it, didn't you, Kate?
Could you tell? I did. I thought for a moment they might have been setting up to throw, but they stick to the ground and run it in for 2.
Yeah, they get everybody in the building because there's all these pretty pass plays, all these creative designs, but don't ever get away from the simplest form of football, and that's running it right down your opponent's throat.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
Right back to Pacheco. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
And a Kansas City Chiefs.
It's Pacheco again. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
10 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
They've got a man in motion.
46-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he manages to find a little traction on that Soaps field as he fights forward for a couple. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll run here on first down. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 12 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
In the pistol, here comes Pacheco. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Campbell on the stop. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. From the pocket, looking for a target. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it
Pacheco on 3rd. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Looking, and he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
We spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get you your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos returning their offense and this running back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock, not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Another run here from the gun. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first.
6-yard pickup.
May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining in this game. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Another carry for him. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. Takes it in at the 26. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to...
And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs, 8 points behind. Broncos going nickel here, 3rd down. Reed, it's Pacheco. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. They'll run it with Pacheco. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
The Broncos back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Back to the well again. And this one is over. He's got the Broncos the 1st down, and that should just about button up this victory. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Kansas City.